Welcome back to day 6 of the free-to-play guide. It should be a relatively easy and chill day. One thing to note is this is the last day for the cruise, so I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. I already had done some cruises earlier, so do all your free cruises. And at this point, you'll have, not all the way completed. But I do plan on using this redeem once. I had redeemed these vouchers twice. Once you do the 60 full, you unlock the second tier. And my goal is to go for the talisman. I think that's pretty good value early on. You could go for the treasure, but you eventually get a bunch of these anyways, as well as you get a bunch of these. But I like the early power from this. So we'll end up having to do a few cruises. Believe I buy like 4, if I recall. Do the one cruise. Let me just double check the math here. Sorry. We get 10 from there. We already did all our redeems. Sorry. So yeah, let me just start off by buying 4. Because I thought for whatever reason it was 4. It could be 5 or 6. Cruise 4. Maybe it's, unless I missed some math thing. So 7, 3 more, and I'll be good. Should be. You do get those 10 extra, or 75. Yeah, so we'll just need to run 5 more here. If we look at the challenges, 5 more will get us 2 more as well. So I would run them single here, because these rudders actually remain afterwards. They don't expire. So we'll collect these 2, and then we'll grab here 2 more rudders. So next time it comes around, we'll have 9 rudders. Actually, because we have some more here, you can actually redeem. I like to do these ones. You can actually redeem 2 more, get 2 more rudders. So you should be at 11. Knowing this, if you want to ahead of time, you could redeem twice beforehand, and you would have 2 less rudders and save 600 gems. But I'll leave that up to you. But I recommend going for that. One or the other. It's pretty good value early on. Plus this shop over here, we don't need to go for it. In the past, I went for these, but you can just hold them. You should just save up for the light core dark card. Jumping over to the barrier, make sure you're going in every day. I already grabbed them. Grabbing your missions, collecting the stuff. I wanted to save all the forges, see if we get lucky together. And then these are the big ones right here. Maybe you can get real lucky. There we go. Get a legendary quality new artifact. It's just the gold one. It's not the sparkling ones, but this is great for the ranger, obviously. Another ranger weapon. A priest weapon. So we kind of made out big with this. We got five artifacts here. So that's massive. And so for your main hero, you might not have this one specifically. Like I talked about yesterday, you can just hit the all button if you don't have a ranger one and throw it on. But once you have your own class, you can just equip it. Just make sure you're reading the bonus, because this is if your opponent's slower than your own, your damage is increased. So if your hero is slow, you don't have any speed, it's not going to give you that bonus here. So I'll just swap it over. Forge it, upgrade max, add all. We'll use these 1 stars. I know I have a 2-star priest book, so I'm not worried about it. And I have an extra one here. Upgrade max. And you could keep going. I'm actually not going to go any further with that, because I want to make sure all my heroes have a decent one. So obviously she can get her own. In her book, it's about the back row. No, actually it's not. This one, just enter combat and get 5% sustained damage reduction. I think it's the legendary one that's about the back row. And you can just upgrade it to max. You could add all if we had some more. I forgot that was already 2-star. But remember that these heroes right now are locked out. Anything that's not at least 9-star. So we're kind of limited still. With yesterday's sign-in, I didn't bring it up. We got a Lord of Time copy here. So what you can do is, make sure you're pulling all your scrolls first. We'll just do that real quick. But then we can do something to get another copy of Lord of Time guaranteed. for fun. And did forget to go. Don't forget to keep collecting these as well. These could be big once in a while. That was some pretty big food right there. All right, so what we're going to do if you want to go for ranking up your Lord of Time again is you go over to the hero altar, and we need 500 of these soul stones. You get 500 once you first do your first decompose. But what I like to do is I just quick select. First I pick the color, so that way I know I'm not using them all up. And I kind of wait until I see the other character, because then I know I'm halfway through, move to the next color. And we're doing this for the 3 stars. You don't want to do all your 3 stars because you do need it to rank up your 4 stars to 5 stars. But the goal is to get 4,000 of this. One second, let me jump over to Sentinel, since I don't grab it, healing. I'll go in there. Up here. I'm just here, so. Take this one. Where's the 9 more? All right. Once you have your 4,000, and remember, you will have a bonus over here. Where is it? Right here, Hero Altar. For the first time you do it, you'll have a bonus here of 500. So just factor that in. You go over to your guild shop, and it's in the hero shop here. And you'll be able to grab yourself another Lord of Time copy. And with that, you can rank up your Lord of Time, make her a little bit more powerful. First, you have to unlock though. And just rank on food. And this one you should be saving those cards for your light food. And over here, I wouldn't recommend using any of these right here. You can use this for now. We could always backtrack up to 10 stars. This is a nice little bump in stats, though. As you can see, bunch of HP, defense. So it's going to make her tankier, not to mention more healing as well. So it's a nice little jump. I wouldn't recommend going and unlocking your potential because it costs a different type of resource to reset. So for today, there's nothing new. Depending upon what day you start on, you may or may not have the Ancient Ruins. Obviously, just do it. It's open on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, so that's going to be dependent upon when you started, and it doesn't make a difference for us today. If we had it or not, obviously going to go ahead and do that. Make sure I get my rewards. And that's nice to have these games. Let's see if we get any issues. Lost Empire reset for us. You may or may not have it again. It might be tomorrow, but if you do get it, we can just blast through it, and we can probably grab our first treasure as well. And you see, once you hit that, you can just do the free reset, and it'll give you someone different. Once you're here, we'll see that we're already at 60, so we can buy the 40. And this will probably be the most value power-wise early on. So we can just pick that up. And with this treasure, it's going to have 2 different boxes here. You're going to want to go for the faction one. You can go for like your regular heroes that you use now, but they're not going to be used much past the early game. So they're kind of ordered nicely too, from like how new they were released. This is Suth, then the Nimbus team, then you got Empress right here. So let's just claim that. And I'm just going to go ahead and scoop up the Empress Tiara. It's going to not do really anything for us right now, but I know I'm going for Empress, and it's going to give her that damage bonus now. So figure I'll show you it here. We can go here. You also get this exclusive talent, which actually boosts all our mages. So Night Eater's a mage, and we can show you right now, 2,500 attack, 31,000 HP. So we just jump over to Night Eater. We can see she's at 71,800 attack. So you should see that jump up to 2,400 in a second. And we'll just do all, the 2 ranks. So up 5,000. And right there. So it's going to be a nice bump even for without Empress. It is kind of nice to just kind of work your way around those treasures, get one of each type. just to power up your whole team. You can just focus on Empress early on if you want. Works both ways. Moving on, what else we got left here? Obviously, the trial summon here, just staying the same, doing your free pull. In the trade center, make sure you're buying your elemental crystals, and as always, you can just pull them. I did get my free one from the treasure hunt. Make sure you're doing your 10 pulls here. I like to wait until I have all of the rewards here before I do it. But you could just spam them down. If you do have these type of cards, I would recommend waiting for the elemental crystal. The 10 pull and the 1 pull are the same value, so it doesn't matter if you just do one or not. And it's about an 8% chance of getting this, according to here, elemental crystal. I'm still in the same spot in Dragonspine Tower. Maybe now with Lord of Time, we might be able to push further. And we did. So let me just push up a little bit further. And so able to get up another 10 floors at 399. Good spot for me in here. We did scoop up another 5,000 dust, which is pretty big. Can use that to dust your boots some more if you want. And some more gems, which is always nice. I think this is this. Yeah, so at this point, let's just go back to the trial and get our last couple attempts in before it resets. I'll just watch these. Maybe it'll be a little bit better watching it with Lord of Time being a higher level. As you can see here, I forgot to swap my hero out. Make sure you don't make the same mistake I did. That was actually kind of interesting because I forgot to take out my hero, take out the Revenant Knight from the last match I did. He actually did that send to like the Abyss kind of move. So kind of interesting to see that happen. I'm not sure if it was very effective. It looked like it was kind of working out good, but definitely was a surprise. Make sure you don't make that same mistake I did. And actually not much damage different with Knight Revenant versus Dark Knight. I wonder if there'll be any other combinations, really. Probably not. Just 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, we're back for the last fight here. Gonna try putting in my Luminescence for the last attempt. See if that makes any difference here. And so much lower. My hope was that Luminescence would die first, but she just was not targeted at all, which is an interesting interaction there. I'll have to look into it more maybe the next time I do a playthrough. But seems like still the best combination is the God Heirs. Currently sitting at top 10, which is real nice. Maybe we'll be able to hold that spot. It does look like the only top 3 get the 120, like I said last time, so not a big deal. So yeah, this is where you roughly should be at the end of day 6. Hopefully you're sitting comfortably in the trial right there for top 10%. And let me know in the comments what team comp you use and if you're able to maybe break the 15 million per turn per attempt. It'd be great to share with everyone to let us all improve and make the playthrough much easier for the future. Thanks again for watching and see you tomorrow.